Hello everyone, it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded my last analysis video due to various reasons. Either I've been busy or I just haven't been mentally up to doing this, or it might just be procrastination. Who knows? Anyway, welcome. If you are new here, hi, my name is Elizabeth, but I just go by Beth. And today we are in episode 39 of my Epic the Musical parallel/analysis series. There is one episode left after this one, and then the series will be complete. So without further ado, so this song, how well is your relationship with your father? Did you have a good relationship with your father? Was he there but not actually there? Or were you like Alessa Gillespie and you never knew who your father was? Either way, this song may or may not be for you. So this is called I Can't Help But Wonder, and it is the reunion between Odysseus and Telemachus. And the main reason I've been procrastinating doing these last two songs is because I literally have felt no connection to them at all. So let's get started. So in that last little bit, the do 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 do, it sounds like a slowed down version of Telemachus's motif when he's like, "I wanna be legendary," and the fact that it's played on the acoustic guitar, it really says a lot as far as what instrument you're going to be hearing throughout Telemachus's verse in this song.
Father? Son?
So the fact that you hear that acoustic guitar playing is, I feel like it references the fact that Telemachus only knew his father as being this hero, like this war hero, rather than the monster that Odysseus eventually becomes by the end of the Vengeance Saga. So, and the hero part of Odysseus is mentioned in the song Legendary by Telemachus because he's talking about all this stuff that his father did.
All my life I'd have died to me.
And then the fact that you just hear that acoustic guitar playing throughout this verse.
For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I...
So the Odysseus that Telemachus grew up knowing or grew up learning about is the hero Odysseus, not the monster. So that's why you just hear that acoustic guitar playing throughout this, because all Telemachus wants to do is get to know his father. Actually get to know him, not know him through stories.
Show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't help but wonder what your world must be. If we're like each other, if I have your strength in me.
So this whole song, like, I really don't feel any kind of connection to it, basically because, like, I did have a father growing up, but he was very emotionally unavailable to me and my sisters. He spent more time with my brothers than he did with me and my sisters, so I never really had that father-daughter connection with him. So I know some people cry during this part of the song. I didn't really cry during the reunion between Odysseus and Telemachus, but I did have an emotional connection towards another part of the song, which will come up towards the end. which is another reunion that happens. So, anyways,
All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone. Oh my son, look how much you've grown. Oh my boy, sweetest joy I've known.
so as Odysseus sings his verse, we kind of get to hear Telemachus' instrument come into play along with that acoustic guitar. So I thought that was a good measure. That was a good symbolization of the reunion that's happening between the two of them.
20 years ago I held you in my arms, how time has flown. Oh, used to say make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say capture wind and sky for you.
So I feel more for Odysseus than I do for Telemachus, mainly because I do have a son myself. He'll be 17 in April, and I don't get to see him very often. So when I do get to see him, I feel more like Odysseus than I do with Telemachus.
Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer, and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone.
Okay, so this next part is the one that is it gets people very emotional. Like I said, I don't it's not just this song, but I don't really get an emotional connection towards fictional characters, probably because of the autism. I react more emotionally to actual military reunions, especially ones that involve fur babies. So this one I really didn't have a connection to. So
My son, I'm finally home.
and there's a reunion.
Tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment. Of course.
Okay, so this part right here that's coming up is the part that I felt more connected to, because when I first listened to this song, so I'm just gonna backtrack to a prediction that I made back during when Vengeance Saga dropped, which was the fact that in the fourth song of both the Wisdom Saga, which was Love in Paradise, as well as the fourth song of the Vengeance Saga, which was Get in the Water, Odysseus is reunited with the souls of Polites, Eurylochus, and Antiglia, and he's at his lowest point. And I made a prediction after Vengeance Saga dropped that he was going to get yet another reunion with those three characters in the fourth song of the Ithaca Saga, which is this song right here, I Can't Help But Wonder. So I was right and wrong in a sense. There is a reunion coming up, but it's not between Odysseus and the people. It's not the reunion that I predicted. It's actually a different reunion, and hearing this next part was like, oh, your goddess. We have not heard that sound in a while. Referring to Odysseus. We heard it with Telemachus, but we did not hear it with Odysseus in quite a while. And I was like, is that who I think it is?
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. yourself.
So that is the only parallel that we have in this song to another song, and it is parallel to the song "Warrior of the Mind" back in the Troy Saga. For good reason, because guess who's back?
You were never one for hellos. I can't help but wonder.
That's right, Our Lady Athena is back. That was the reunion. That's the reunion that actually got me more than a reunion between Telemachus and Odysseus, was the fact that Athena finally returned. So, Athena's verse in this, or Athena's little section in this, I feel like she is taking into consideration what Telemachus told her in the song We'll Be Fine back in the Wisdom Saga, which is, you know, she's owning up to her mistakes that she made back in the Cyclops Saga. That she felt like she pushed Odysseus too far, or she led Odysseus to the decisions that he made, instead of seeing both sides of the situation. So she's coming back to basically atone for herself.
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years.
And I just noticed, like, I love how, like, the very beginning notes that played towards the beginning of the song go do 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 do. You could just barely hear them, but they play throughout the section that Odysseus is singing.
You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see. Very well. Father, she's waiting for you.
Okay, so that was it for the song I Can't Help But Wonder. So we have one song left of this series, and it is Would You Fall in Love With Me Again, which is the long-awaited reunion between Odysseus and Penelope. Anyway, if you like what you are seeing, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in this last video before I start my new series, which I will announce after when that video is done. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again.